from sunny San Diego. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
I don't care where you are in the world right now. You heard the man. Get up and get loud. We've got a winter major to kick off, and it's Team Secret and Ground Zero in match 1.
They mentioned it. Two of the best of their regions, and now they're colliding in the first match. And we saw not too long ago your the Corelli Cup, crew going against Ground Zero, and they were doing dominant. They looked really good against Ground Zero. So now Team Secret, maybe they have the clues, right?
They might have seen something.
Maybe?
They might have seen something, Chimako. You're absolutely right. And why can't it be Team Secret right off the rip in 6 seconds? A goal for Team Secret and a mighty fine start to kick things off.
Excellent way to start. They figure out, that kickoff, and KV1 very aggressive on the kickoff as well. Now this time, it is Sadness going very high, and he's looking for the reason. We saw so many reasons they work against Ground Zero. It was drops that time, doing that for Crew. So maybe Secret just taking a little bit of the handbook from Crew in this matchup.
Yeah, the mechanics are certainly there for Team Secret, no doubt about that. But it's funny, you hear the devs talking about how defensive they were. They certainly were in the fall major, but they finished top 4. And people are looking for respect for this Team Secret squad and South America. And with, I think it was Stumpy who went with Ground Zero here. Still, Team Secret fighting for that respect here on the main stage. Ground Zero trying to spoil a run that's expected from them. And this one's dunked back the other way. It's off the post, and Knight will score a second for Team Secret.
And we were talking about defense, right? It doesn't get much better than this. Make a defense, get right into offense. A bit of overcommitment in Ground Zero. They were trying to counter a Team Secret to make, put them between the ball and the wall, basically. And that a strategy, might work sometimes, but you got to be very careful how you execute it.
Certainly have to be careful with how quick Team Secret can challenge you, and of course, like we were just mentioning, how great their defense has been. Here comes KV1, right off the kickoff again. Flip reset towards the net. Double commit pinches out for Ground Zero. Here's Kaka. A response is needed here from Ground Zero, and a double tap looming is denied by Sad.
Excellent way to clear the ball by Sad, but Ground Zero, kudos to them. I mean, they put the ball back into the midfield and attack once again. That's pretty good. I mean, you don't want to just attack once and leave it done. You want to keep putting the pressure on Team Secret.
Super Lucky trying to dice his way through. Kaka now, Ground Zero heating up on offense. Team Secret in a familiar position right now, feeling the pressure, but then all of a sudden, it seems like Ground Zero pushed too far up and Team Secret take advantage.
Twice they have made that mistake of pushing too far, but one thing I gotta say, Ground Zero is a team that sometimes starts a little bit slow. They take some time to figure out how to play against their contenders, and maybe, this first game might be the one that they need. However, it is a short series, so you don't want to, give the opponents much time.
And that one just looked like Super Lucky hesitated, tried to get a little fake, a little juke on the attacking there, and instead just opened up the backfield for Team Secret. Now a 3-0 lead, not even 2 minutes into game 1. Team Secret, a dominant start, even though you thought maybe Ground Zero was just about to heat up. Here comes Sad again off the backboard. Team Secret unrelenting here. Ground Zero have got to stabilize, and maybe it's Fiber. He's put KV1 in a difficult position here, as a good tackle from Kaka will allow Super Lucky a little bit of space. Can he get to the wall? He does. He's chasing after it. Can he make a play of it? Ground Zero trying to attack, and that one getting away of Kaka.
They did everything good. I mean, the demo in the wall, the bump in the wall was great, and then the pass, they just couldn't finish the play. But once again, we see how Ground Zero, they started a little bit bumpy, but right now, they are getting into the zone, they're going into the rotations, and they're doing better in offensive.
Yeah, they're looking better and better. They need that final push. Super Lucky's there, and a beautiful pass to give Ground Zero their first.
That's what we were talking about. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So now they got the pass, they got the shot in net, and it was a 1v1 situation against Sadness. And the read was excellent because the momentum from Sadness, he was going through the net, and they decided to put the ball right behind Sadness. I mean, perfect placement for Ground Zero.
Super Lucky surely looking to push further than he did in the fall split major. Winless on KCP. And now Team Secret looking to keep the push on. Super Lucky puts this one towards net. Can he get down off the crossbar? A follow-up from Super Lucky. He's just going to do it himself.
And we were talking about the defense from Team Secret. They could not read that one. KV1, Sadness, both of them sitting there trying to figure out the bounce of the wall, and no one could except Super Lucky, who got the second goal for Ground Zero.
And all of a sudden, Ground Zero got themselves back into game 1. 2 minutes on the clock, plenty of time. They need one more to find the equalizer, and Sad almost getting bumped and demoed out of the way. And Team Secret, who started off so hot, was able to take advantage of some of the mistakes coming up from Ground Zero. All of a sudden, Ground Zero not making those mistakes. And the goal's coming at a premium now for Team Secret.
Trying to open the net a little bit with bombs and demos as well. Something that we were not used to see in South America, but it's getting more into their tactics strategies as as they get more experience, international experience. So we have seen that coming much more from Team Secret.
Team Secret fighting for it in the midfield here, but Ground Zero, you said it a couple times, Chamaco, starting to feel themselves up in that final third, attacking this Team Secret side. And Team Secret, you can see they're kind of all spread out, trying to read which way Ground Zero are going to go with it. The last man back in Kaka, Ground Zero does well to not allow an easy one for Team Secret. Here's Super Lucky. He's got Kaka on the far side, but KV1, once again, a couple times now, we've seen KV1 just slow the play down and not allow Ground Zero to have a quick counter. But still with possession, Super Lucky through one, but he gets bumped off the ball. Again, trying to make some magic happen there on the Team Secret side.
It's very smart from KV1 to slow things down a little bit. It allows his teammates to go for boost, cover the ground, and get good rotations. But, oh my god, Ground Zero keeps attacking once and over and over. This is not done. I mean, 30 seconds left, but Ground Zero is the one attacking the whole time. This could go to overtime. I mean, the way I'm seeing it right now, it could very well be.
Ground Zero still down by 1 with 20 seconds left, but knocking on the door. They might only get 1 or 2 more opportunities. Here comes Kaka, flip reset inbound. Sad turns it away, but comes out to Super Lucky. Pass over to Fiber, but he doesn't connect. That was the opportunity for Ground Zero, and Team Secret running away with it to the Ground Zero side. The ball just needs to touch the ground, and Team Secret trying to take this first game on the main stage. Fiber, maybe other plans, a bump in front of the box, and no one can get there in time. Team Secret gonna come out on top.
That was so close, and I'm glad we started this way because, yes, Ground Zero, not a good start, not a good first minute and a half. That's it. Everything else after that was excellent. Couple of misses on the flip resets and some touches here and there, but they have the right mindset.
Yeah, and I think for Ground Zero, this is, in the end, a decent first game here. Of course, they didn't come out to win, but you could see that the pressure was really mounting for them. But we said this in the fall major, Chamaco, right, about Team Secret. Very defensive. They played on their back line quite a bit, and they locked down their goal line. And they did it here. Regardless of letting Ground Zero back into this, they still came out on top. For Ground Zero, you put up 13 shots. That's a pretty decent effort, 5 more than Team Secret did. But you know, you can see in some of these, in the Mobile 1 high performance replay, you're looking at all of these opportunities from Ground Zero, and they just couldn't break through.
And if you're Team Secret, you're wondering, okay, we need to involve Sadness a little bit more in the offense. He didn't have any shots on that, and you saw how they struggled in the second half of the game in offense. So yeah, they're gonna have to find a way to involve him a little bit more and get that flow into attack.
Yeah, I think that's the right word, right? Like, you're looking for flow, the flow state, if you will, from Ground Zero, especially when you look at their offense, and they certainly did get that going. The hole was just too deep to dig out of. But game 2, see if Ground Zero can keep that offensive momentum and convert just a little bit more. Fiber. You can see Team Secret very inviting for Ground Zero. There's space for Ground Zero to work with. Sad just very lightly carrying this one into the midfield. Super Lucky, a second touch. Looking for follow-up, it was there, but Team Secret shuts it down. Sad, quick to this one, off the back wall. Here comes KV1, shot on target, and Shirley going through. Team Secret on the board first once again.
I feel like a coach. You know, I'm telling you, get Sadness involved, and he goes right away. It wasn't a tough shot for him, so instead of going for the net, he goes for the pass. Beautiful decision, excellent. And then, you know, getting the pass in their hands and put it on the net, that was the right play to do.
A great start once again for Team Secret. Ground Zero definitely looking for a response a bit quicker than they did in the previous game, and maybe Fiber can get around it. Kaka was downfield as well. Team Secret does well here. Just the individual effort. You saw Sad carrying that one downfield in their goal. And now you see KV1 take it out for Team Secret. They're so good at beating the first man. Ground Zero rushing back. Super lucky. Kaka can't connect. And now KV1 trying to take on the whole team. Team Secret, they sent one guy past midfield, and it was just KV1, go for it, man. You got it.
Basically, it's the final boss, right? So that's why, oh, that was so close. But that ball was halfway through the net. I feel like Secret is starting to play a little bit more midfield now instead of getting all the way back into the net, which I appreciate, but at the same time, I think it's because Ground Zero is giving them a lot of space.
Yeah.
They are maybe fearing the clears a little bit more, and I don't know if that's what I want to see from Ground Zero.
Oh, a couple flip resets from Fiber, and Kaka was there for the shot. Turned away by Team Secret again. Defensively, they've been rock solid. And that's apparently how they're going to be here in this winter major, following up their fall major performance. Super lucky. Once again met by sadness, and here comes KV1 on the demo. Knight. You can see Team Secret, they're happy just to throw one player at Ground Zero and see what comes of it. KV1 gets a good challenge here, another touch. Kaka has to deal with it very oddly, and Knight's just gonna tap it in. A miscue there from Ground Zero.
I was gonna say, you know, they send someone, and if they're able to disrupt the defense at some point, then they send the second one. And that's exactly what happened. KV1 was able to make a slow play, also get a bump, and then once that bump happened, Knight was happy to be there and get the shot.
So a 2-0 lead opens up for Team Secret. And you can see when the opportunities come up, Chamaco, Team Secret really know how to take advantage of them. That one bump really threw off Ground Zero. And Team Secret clamped down. They knew immediately when to strike. Oh, Super lucky. See what he can do behind the ball. He's really the one to look towards on Ground Zero to lead them. It's a great touch from Sad again. These clears from Team Secret are world class. It's really throwing Ground Zero off. He said Ground Zero afraid to push up too far, and that's because of the great clears coming out from Team Secret that are finding and landing in the backfield.
That's when the mechanics comes in play, right? It's a touch, but it's a very calculated touch. They are able to place the ball wherever they feel like it's the best at the moment, and that's beautiful. Plus, Ground Zero is not attacking extremely hard right now. They're not playing very fast, so they are giving Team Secret all the time so that they can get the clears that they need to. And that's not the way that you should be playing Team Secret right now.
Oh man, Sad again. Beats through everyone. Is he just gonna have an open net? He makes it look easy.
It was easy. I mean, it was for him because wow, Fiber just overcommitted on that one. If you are the third person, the third man in rotation, you cannot go that far to challenge that ball. That was a mistake, and well, you pay those.
You got to give Sad some credit on that touch on the sidewall to beat the man that was coming in for the challenge. Unexpected for sure. And again, a 3-0 scoreline. This time, not as much time on the clock for Ground Zero for the comeback. But that could change. Only 3 shots for Ground Zero so far in Game 2. They're not finding that same success offensively, at least creating those chances, Chamaco. We saw that even after they went down 3 goals in Game 1, they were still generating those chances, but this has been a different story.
And I appreciate they change up their playstyle, you know, from game to game. That's good. That should be able to throw off the defense that way. But oh my God! Whoa! What happened there? Okay. Fiber getting the save. I like it. You know, he's still doing the hustling for those plays. Even if there's a little to no chance here to win this second match.
He was hustling for sure. And Team Secret now attacking again. Sad wants the right side, and Ground Zero 30 seconds left. Looking bleak here in Game 2. Super lucky. Some time and space. He's going to take an air dribble and immediately challenges. He's going to keep going. Kaka takes it away. Unfortunately, nothing towards net here from Ground Zero. Knight very calmly picks this one up. Team Secret looking to go up 2-0 here over Ground Zero and put them on match point, and it's surely looking that way. This Team Secret have just clamped it down. This game, a far cry from Game 1 when you look at the offense from Ground Zero. And Team Secret have put on a master class on how to counter and get out of your own side and attack.
Yeah, and they were more calculated. We saw them not going for everything on the first match, and they did not go for everything on the second match. But they were, you know, like a step ahead, right? In this time, they were more willing to send one person forward and get the action going, and that the second person, you know, be watchful, mindful of whatever that first person was doing, and that worked. I mean, I feel it feels weird because it is not a place that we constantly see on RLCS, but won the match.
13 shots for Team Secret to 3 of Ground Zero. I mean, I think that just kind of paints the picture of what we just saw in Game 2. And I honestly didn't even feel like that from Team Secret. They had a plenty of great chances, but 13 shots, they were really putting the hurt on to Ground Zero. And Ground Zero is not really a team that's used to dropping these games. I mean, this is a team that went 17-2 in series domestically and was in the final of every single regional, only dropping to KCP. In fact, they played KCP in every single one. For Ground Zero, this is not the way they would want to start their major, and it's going to take a reverse sweep to take down Team Secret if you're a fan of Ground Zero.
And again, we saw in your cup how Ground Zero, they might not have had the best start, but they were able to compose themselves and find ways to get through, right? And find a win here and there. That second match, you know, no goals. That's a sad story. But I'm still not giving up on Ground Zero. You know, I know they have it, what it takes to make something happen here.
No doubt, and they're not giving up on themselves. Game 3 we go. Ground Zero backs against the walls in our opening match here for the Winter Major. And Team Secret, they have just glided to a 2-0 victory here in this series. Sad off the back for Knight. Can't connect. Good defense there from Ground Zero. Super Lucky gets a demo on KV1 and takes away the boost, but Sad with a great challenge will slow down Ground Zero's transition, and Sad again. Such a nuisance for Ground Zero to deal with.
Yes, just making sure that you hit the ball. Oh, that was a good play. That was an interesting play. Fiber just being there, trying to sneak in the ball under the defenders and try to get the goal. Now Knight is going to take it side to side. He gets the bump and KV1 finish it up with the goal. That was, I mean, excellent play, you know, in combination for Knight and KV1.
And look how Knight picks that one up, gets 2-3 touches, punches Super Lucky out of the way, and it's an open net at that point. Team Secret, the first minute, get their first goal.
You know they're feeling good when you see a smiling stats.
Yeah,
you know?
Not living up to the namesake.
No.
He's looking quite happy right now, and why wouldn't he? Fantastic first 2 games and a great start here to Game 3. Job's not done for Team Secret quite yet. Ground Zero, plenty of time. Looking towards Ground Zero to find that offense that they had in Game 2 and convert just a little bit more. But right now, here comes Sad. And Team Secret, they are just not letting Ground Zero out every which way they go. There's an orange player in front of them. Sad again going under. Not allowing Ground Zero to find any footing in the attacking third.
I was very impressed in that play by Sad because he sneaked in, he was able to avoid the bump, still get to the ball, and then pass it under another defender. That was great. We haven't seen that many bumps and demos from Ground Zero, but at the same time, after seeing that play, maybe it is Team Secret being ninjas right now and avoided every single demo and bump play.
This one coming off the backboard clean, and Knight's going to put it off the post. Tough one for Kaka, and the last man at Ground Zero clears it away. Team Secret knocking on the door again. Here's KV1. Kaka with a great challenge. Gonna need more of those from Ground Zero. Another good touch here from Fiber just to get it out. Can he follow it up? He can, and I think he tried to let it go for Super Lucky. Time not on Ground Zero's side. It's just a 1-goal deficit. Half the game to play.
They're going for the demos now. They were going for the bumps, but the challenge from KV1 is excellent. He kept the ball away from Ground Zero's hands. Now it is Super Lucky up in the air with Kaka away again, but Knight was able to deflect it, put it on the corner, and they got the clear to, you know, recuperate again, recover, get some boost, and get back into defense.
Ground Zero looking for that offense. So far, 2 shots coming out for them to the 4 of Team Secret. 2 minutes left on the clock. Super Lucky looking for Kaka. He's there. The shot's too high. It's off the crossbar. Fiber trying to keep the attack going. Good look there from Ground Zero. Team Secret let him have the space, but this one, a bullet to the left side. Another one off the post. The woodwork coming in for both teams right now, as Super Lucky has to put this one to his own corner. Ground Zero, they've got to go. They've got to make something happen, and definitely they cannot give up another goal to Team Secret. Here's Kaka. Can't hold on to it. Team Secret, the challenge game going in their favor. And they're happy just to take solo plays and pot shots at ground zero. They know they've controlled the majority of this series.
They have controlled a lot of the 50-50s as well. The ball, I mean, it's hitting, but it's going nowhere. Basically, it stays very close to the Team Secret guys, and they can keep pushing forward, or at least keep control of the ball, not allowing ground zero to attack a lot. So 1 minute left here. Only 1 goal so far for Team Secret. Let's see if ground zero can make it happen. They need it now, and there's a chance. Oh my God. Super Lucky, he didn't get the angle, didn't get the power to put it on the net.
2 players went on the first ball. Super Lucky just couldn't get around, but maybe one more. Kaka goes wide. Fiber, Shirley, off the crossbar and in, and ground zero find the equalizer.
I mean, that was such a beautiful sequence. They get passing to each other, and Fiber just breaking our hearts with that crossbar, but he finally made it, and we got a tight match now.
He was laughing about it in there. They know that one was a goofy setup, but they made it work, and that's what's important. And you can see the offense, bang, comes alive for ground zero. That's the offense we know from them. We've seen it all split. Can they do it again? Can they extend this series? Team Secret, they can't let their foot off the gas if they want to complete this one night. He'll poke it free. Less than 30 to go on the clock. Sad. Couple of touches, trying to get a bump on Fiber. Kaka had to let it come down. KV1 with a solid challenge and a tough bounce there for Super Lucky. But Fiber quick down the field, and Knight, I think, made a save there to deny that one going in. Ground zero, maybe one last chance that they can get the challenge. Super Lucky, good touch, but it's KV1 to clear it away. Is he going to keep it up? Fiber, chain dash to catch up to it. This one's going to stay alive. Kaka into the corner and drop down. Team Secret once overtime, and it's game 3 overtime, the first overtime on the A stream here. And ground zero, trying to stay alive. That one's off the crossbar, and KV1 in 6 seconds, he ends it.
Unfortunate. I mean, this is the same way we started the series. We started with the kickoff goal by KV1, and now we end up with the kickoff goal by KV1 as well. So Team Secret, they got a little bit shaky on that last match. Their offense wasn't as good as they have shown on the other games, but still managed to win it very convincingly. And, you know, it was the most dominating team by far in this series.